Okay, so you guys have just come over from Wacken. How was the show?
What, Wacken?
Played Wacken?
Yeah, sure. It's pretty cool. There's some people there, a little rock and roll. It was a good time, actually. We played Wacken the year before, but this year was special. We played with Tambour de Bronx. It's a French group. They play 20 tambour oil can drums, and we played together doing their songs and Sepultura songs together. So we did something pretty unique for the festival, and so I think a lot of people were receptive to it, and it was a really good time.
So have you got anything unique in store for the show tonight?
No, just straightforward hardcore thrash metal in people's face. I think that's as special it's probably going to get. Paulo's probably going to be naked.
Yeah.
But, we don't want any, mysteries or anything. We're just going to go for the jugular, straight ahead.
So, I mean, with your back catalogue, which, it's just overflowing with so many classics, how have you chosen the set list?
Well, we have, like you were saying, there's so many different albums to choose from, so we try to mix it up a lot coming from Kairos and a mixture of older stuff, so it goes very well. So now we have a little bit from every album almost, so I think it works extremely well for old school fans, new school.
For everyone.
Yep.
Now, what are your thoughts on the other bands playing today with Iced Earth, Behemoth,
Today.
coming up later today?
We don't know. We didn't have any chance to see anything because we're doing interviews.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I know there's like Dio Disciples and there's Ripper. He's a friend of ours, and then all the other bands I'm not really sure of. I've only heard like rumors about. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Wanton or
I think it's Vartan.
Vaten, yeah. I heard they do like nasty, bad stuff to animals, and that's really sick. And if I see that, then I'm definitely gonna say something. And then the other bands, I don't know. I really don't know, to tell you the truth. Behemoth, I saw a video before a long time ago, and it looked scary. And I think they're pretty cool. But I think, there's some other days, there's a lot of friends and bands that I'm aware of that are playing on the other days. So today it's a day of discovery.
Oh, okay. That's a good answer. Nice. Now, with the new album, Kairos, is out. Personally, I think it's sort of gone quite back to kind of the old school sound. What was the kind of thought process on returning to that?
I think we're just, like I was saying before, with this straightforwardness. I think there's a lot of elements that are always there with old school Sepultura sound. And so I think we weren't doing what made it different was we weren't doing an actual theme album or an album based around a book or a movie. It was based around the history of Sepultura. So it has those elements from the past and a lot of different stuff. So I think it was, natural that it happened that way. It was on our minds to just go to really do something that's very transparent where you can see, directly what's happening.
Now, you guys have been touring a lot, in particular with, promoting the album and things. How, after so many years, have you found the coping skills of being away from home a lot and touring?
Drugs. Totally help. Natural drugs of weather, good weather, and
You're lucky.
Yeah,
It's normally
I
just a
know,
bit of
we
rain.
brought the sun here.
We always bring the
the
sun from Brazil. It's attached on the bus. So yeah,
It's a little bit of witchcraft and voodoo from the South America that we
Get on
use.
with that.
It works very well. But I think, you have to really keep a healthy state of mind, and treat yourself well on the road. The party days of getting completely ripped every night are kind of over, especially in our age. So I think
just once in a week.
Once in a week,
We go crazy.
But I think
Not
that's
too crazy, a little crazy.
the goal for a lot of bands, longevity, is to really take care of yourself, eat right, not drink so much, and get a lot of exercise as much as possible.
So what do you think of kind of with the new bands come out and they're quite young and they're just massive party animals going out drinking? I mean, what do you think when you see that? Do you just think, been there, done that?
They'll figure out themselves in a few years.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Definitely in a few years when it's over. That was mean, but actually kind of true. If you keep on that cycle, it's bound to end, in a very horrific way.
So what are your guys' plans from here?
We're going to Ireland.
Ireland, have some
Dublin.
Guinness
And the Belfast.
in Belfast, and then we'll
Aye.
go back to Europe.
Yes, and then we'll go back to Europe, and we'll have one more big festival at Summer Breeze in Germany. So that should be pretty cool. And then we have some club gigs in between in Austria. and then that'll be it for Europe. You know, we'll say our farewells, and we'll head off to South America, Brazil, and do as many shows as possible there. And
Have a break.
at the end of the year.
After the end of the year. We used to go to Mexico and below, and we're ready to confirm the Asia. We have Indonesia coming up, and we finish it up in the United States. And the Barge to Hell.
Barge to hell.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, well, that's it from me, unless you guys have anything further to add.
Check out our set. We're playing really early, so you won't be too drunk, liquored up to check it out. So definitely purchase stuff from us, like T-shirts if we had any, or an album, which is pretty cool, Kairos. And that's Portuguese for it's us.
Anois. Anois, totally wrong.
É nóis.
But it's okay.
That's